Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining me for this WNCT Now Digital News Update. I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT Digital Studio. Let's go ahead and get right into some top and trending news stories nationwide and here in the East. Your local crime tracker: 60 people are behind bars after a months-long drug and firearms sting operation in Craven County. Multiple departments within the Craven County Sheriff's Office worked together in the months-long push. According to Sheriff Chip Hughes, his deputies responded to 143 drug overdoses in 2020 alone. That's why he says he will continue to push to get criminals selling drugs and using illegal firearms out of the community. Some of the charges in the sting include trafficking and intent to sell heroin, meth, cocaine, and other drugs. You can hear more from the sheriff about their dedication to getting drugs off the street. That coming up on your news at 5 and 6. Today, we enter the third week of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin's murder trial. Chauvin, age 45, is charged with manslaughter and murder in the death of George Floyd. The prosecution is nearing the end of their case, built on emotion and searing witness accounts, medical expert testimonies, and law enforcement testimonies. Chauvin's attorney is expected to call his own medical experts to the stand to back up his defense that Floyd's death was caused by drug use and underlying health issues. Chauvin's attorney has not said whether Chauvin will testify or not. A former East Carolina University faculty member left the university a surprise to the tune of $5.2 million. Beatrice Chauncey spent 41 years as a flute instructor at the university, helping to grow the small music department to what it is today, one of the premier music schools in the Southeast. When Chauncey died in April of 2017 at the age of 94, the school realized she had gifted the university the money in her will. Due to complexities of her estate, the distribution process began last year. The School of Music director Chris Ulfer says the donation will double the amount of scholarship money the School of Music can now award to students and will also help to expand their recruiting efforts. Heading into your weather forecast for this week, we can expect that sunny and breezy weather to continue until later this week. Storm Team 9 meteorologist Alex Wassilenko has this week's forecast for us.
Happy Monday, everybody. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist Alex Wassilenko, reporting from the WNCT studios in the Storm Team 9 Weather Center. We are waving the all clear finally when it comes to the severe weather threats. Any severe weather is now all done, and we're looking forward to lots of sunshine for the rest of the afternoon with warming temperatures and breezy west winds. West winds will help to wrap in some warm highs today into the upper 70s and low 80s. It all comes as those west winds gust upwards of 20 miles per hour. Sunshine through the afternoon will eventually resolve to just a few fair weather clouds overnight into early Tuesday morning. More importantly to note for Tuesday morning, some patchy dense fog that may develop towards daybreak as those winds go calm and temperatures continue to cool. We'll eventually bottom out in the 40s and 50s overnight into Tuesday morning, only to rise back into the middle to upper 70s Tuesday afternoon with a plethora of sunshine to talk about overhead. But look back to the west, a new disturbance begins to develop. It is a new cold front that'll bring about some clouds and isolated sprinkles to start the day Wednesday. A bulk of that activity from the cold front, though, will eventually arrive Wednesday nights with scattered showers and non-severe thunderstorms looking likely for now. To track all the latest forecast changes this week, be sure to download that free Storm Team 9 weather app. Your 7-day inland forecast calling for a bit more cloud cover on Tuesday and slightly cooler temperatures. As the actual disturbance arrives on Wednesday, that cold front, temperatures, they're going to be stagnant in the middle 70s with scattered showers and storms likely by day's end. But in the wake of that cold front, we'll likely see some added cloud cover Thursday morning, maybe a leftover shower or storm. But the bigger story with that cold front likely going to be those cooler temperatures Thursday into Friday, topping out into the middle to upper 60s and close to 70 degrees to wrap up the work week. Heading into the weekend, though, looks fairly nice. A pair of 70s on the board for Saturday and Sunday along the coast with lots of sunshine to boot. Make it a marvelous rest of your Monday, everybody. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wassilenko.
Calling all hot dog and baseball lovers, the MLB might have the perfect job for you. And to follow up on an EF1 tornado that damaged homes in Belvoir earlier Sunday morning. That and more coming up after this short break.
Your side reporters are all across the East.
In Beaufort County.
In Greenville.
In Bellhaven.
And in your neighborhood.
In Morehead City.
In Snow Hill.
In New Bern.
In Jacksonville.
Covering local stories that impact you.
Well, now a new project is in the works, a digital fabrication classroom, also known as a Fab Lab.
This is where Wildwood Adventure Park will be located, right along the Tar River.
Tossing your trash could bring a fine ranging from $200 to $4,000.
You can see behind me that the main part of that house is just charred. There are some pieces along the back that are actually completely black.
Wastewater samples will potentially help them spot coronavirus faster than some other efforts. They say it's all about keeping students safe.
The people of Robertsonville are upset over the town's troubled finances. The town's mayor tells me she's working to get things back on track.
See their original reporting weekdays on 9 on Your Side News or anytime on WNCT.com.
Thanks so much for joining me. If you're just tuning in, I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT Digital Studio, bringing you some afternoon updates. WNCT is bringing you live streamed updates every Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. to bring you the latest and up-to-date news before our nightly newscasts at 5 and 6. 3 homes were damaged early Sunday morning in an EF1 tornado in Belvoir, North Carolina. 9 on Your Side crews were out there Sunday to speak with residents and assess the damage. Today, 9 on Your Side's Ariana Kraft will be back at the site of the tornado to speak with more victims and get an update on what damage was caused and how people in the area plan to move forward. Stay tuned for 9 on Your Side news at 5 and 6 for the latest on the Belvoir tornado. Now, this is something right up my alley. Calling all baseball and hot dog lovers, Major League Baseball season is starting up again, and the team at Bonus Finder is in search of the ultimate ballpark food fan. They're looking for hot dog food testers to get paid $500 to eat hot dogs and watch baseball. To apply, just fill out the form in the link listed on our website. All you have to do is explain why you're the most qualified candidate for the role. What we hear is the more creative your entry, the better. Good luck and get to eating. An amazing story out of Oregon about the power of social media. A Portland area woman who is in need of a kidney found a donor through TikTok. Sammy Rivera was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney disease and on dialysis for 3 years before looking for a kidney donor. After an initial donor canceled at the last minute, she decided to take to social media.
I decided, I'm going to take my story to TikTok and see if I have a better reach to find someone maybe a little further from Portland or, just casting a bigger net.
A woman in Alabama saw one of the videos where Rivera was dressed like a unicorn and dancing, asking for a donor with O-positive blood. They turned out to be a match. Last month, the kidney had to be flown across the country from Atlanta to Portland. Both surgeries were successful. Well, that's going to wrap up this WNCT Now afternoon update. I'll be back again at 4 o'clock with another update for you, so be sure and stay tuned for that before all of our nightly newscasts. Thanks so much for watching.